the rat really needed to use the potty, so he climbed out of his underground rat house and made a dash for the closest bathroom. As he was going, a lightning bolt struck and scared, well, the poop out of him, right in the terrified and kind of embarrassed, Ricky the rat dashed back home. Overnight, the storm passed and the skies cleared. Early the next morning, the sun rose and the garden creatures started to awaken. "What is this?" said Sally Snail. "Looks like somebody had an accident," said Sammy Slug. "Sally Snail to the rescue. I am kind of like a superhero, Sammy. I make compost. I'll clean up this mess." So Sally Snail did her duty and ate the rat duty. Ridding the garden of the mess Ricky Rat had made. "My shiro!" exclaimed Sammy Slug. Sally Snail, feeling a little sick after her first meal, decided she'd better get something healthy to eat, so she climbed up the kale plant and started snacking. Sammy Slug joined in. They ate a lot. All they left behind was a few kale leaves and a snail and slug slime trail. They were so full they needed to rest. Meanwhile, our very hungry youngster, garden superstar, Tosh, skipped into the garden to get some kale for his green smoothie. As he harvested, he carefully picked each leaf and looked at both sides before he placed them in his basket. "This one looks weird," he thought. It had obviously been eaten by something, and yikes, there was a slime trail. Tosh remembered his mother telling him he needed to be very careful not to eat anything that had slime on it, and to be especially careful to not accidentally eat a snail or a slug. Does anyone know why it's important not to eat slugs, snails, or their slime? Yes, it can cause lots of diseases. There's a tiny parasite with a complex life cycle that can make people very sick. The disease is called rat lungworm. Rats, rat poop, slugs, and snails can be anywhere, not just in the garden. Because this disease is so small we can't see it, does that mean we should stop eating the things that we grow? No! We need to learn how to be safe. Eating food that we grow is the healthiest food we can get. First thing to do is look closely at the thing you are going to harvest. We can't see the parasite, but we can see the slug, snail, slime, rat, or rat. If there's no sign of slugs, snails, go ahead and harvest. Make sure to look carefully at all sides of the produce. Your eyes are the most important tool. If it's clean, put it in your basket. If it has a slug, snail, or slime, tell an adult. Yes, Layla?
Miss Melina,
Yeah.
I found a slug on my onion.
Let's compost it. When you're done harvesting, it's time to wash it. Make sure you scrub all sides before eating. If you aren't sure, ask an adult to help you. Yes, Layla?
Miss Melina, can I have some help washing my eggplant?
Okay. Cooking is also a way to make sure your food is safe. What do you do if you see a slug, snail, rat, or rat poop? Steer clear and tell an adult. Yes, Layla?
I found a slug inside of my orange soup.
I'll take care of that. What about fruit and veggies you get from other places that aren't from the garden? Observe, wash them all really well. There are other things that can make you sick, such as pesticides, fungicides, and bacteria. Always observe and wash your produce before you eat it, no matter ever touch slugs, snails,